On September 2nd, 1914, two French aviators returned from a reconnaissance flight over enemy lines. The German forces are changing direction. Rather than carry on to Paris, the German armies swerve in an attempt to encircle the French army, thus opening themselves to an attack by the French and British along the Marne River. The commander of the forces defending Paris, General Gallieni, orders the swift transport of 6,000 men to the Marne in Parisian taxicabs. A huge propaganda operation, which the government has filmed to boost French morale. The Marne River taxis are hailed as the saviors of Paris, though their contribution to the battle is minimal.
Le quai s'en va, le flou-flou d'un flacon, me met ses folies en tête, et lorsque j'ai ses pompettes, je me brisais une folle chanson, mais le bruit d'un chanteur qui me faisait battre le cœur.
They carry only a fraction of the million Frenchmen preparing for battle. The French commander-in-chief is General Joffre, age 62. On September 6, 1914, he has his officers read the day's orders to his soldiers advancing to the front. At the moment when a battle is about to begin, upon which hangs the fate of France, a troop that cannot advance must at any cost hold on to the conquered ground and be killed there rather than retreat. No weakness can be tolerated. The soldiers are afraid. They know that court-martials await those who waver. If they retreat, they will be executed by their own. If they advance, they will be killed by the enemy. French artillery units proved to be extremely effective, thanks to the 75mm cannon, which can fire 20 rounds a minute. It consumes an astronomical number of shells, some 100,000 shells a day, 200 million shells for the entire war. They are manufactured by women who work in miserable conditions. On September 9th, after 3 days of fighting, the French and British are victorious, but only after human carnage on a terrible scale. The French historian Marc Bloch, a sergeant at the time, writes, "A severed leg lies on the ground, almost ridiculous in his horror. A revolting stench turns the stomach." The fighting has left 200,000 dead or wounded on the French side, and just as many Germans.